Dadnarok reacts to Dune 2021. This is Sean.
And this is Chris.
Hey, we are back at it again with a brand new trailer that's dropped just today. Warner Brothers' big release this year, Dune. It's premiering in October, both in theaters and HBO Max. But Dune's kind of a big sci-fi franchise that I don't have a ton of experience with. Yeah, I know growing up, I watched Star Wars a lot, and people are like, "Oh, you got to check out Dune; it's fantastic." But I just could never get into it. What about you?
Yeah, no, this is going to be something that's going to be fresh to me as well. I mean, you know, my love for Star Wars, but like you just said, I mean, apparently Dune was prior to Star Wars. What
Yeah.
kind of was, not I want to say it was based off it, but it's, you know, what
It was a big sci-fi novel before Star Wars even came out. Yeah, by Frank Herbert. But beyond that, we are Dadnarok. We do these trailer reactions from time to time. If there's a big trailer that drops, we're going to react to it. But I don't know. Let's get into it.
Let's watch it.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low. Rolling over
Zendaya.
the sands, you can see
noticed.
spice in the air. The outsiders ravage our lands in front of our eyes. Their cruelty to my people
Oh, Batista.
is all I've known. What's to become of our world? Paul.
A boy.
Duncan, can I trust you with something?
Yes, always. You know that.
I've been having dreams about a girl on Arrakis. I don't know what it means.
Dreams make good stories. And everything important happens when we're awake. Hey, you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
We are House Atreides. There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray.
Smile, Gurney.
I am smiling.
The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts!
I know you. There's something awakening in my mind.
You need to face your fears.
Come with me.
Ready? We've never met Harkonnens before. They're not human, they're brutal.
The Duke suddenly sees too much.
This is why Dune. Kill them all. God in heaven.
Get everything with guns off the ground! Go!
This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one.
Let's fight like demons.
Dad, what if I'm not the future of House Atreides?
A great man doesn't seek to lead. He's called to it. If your answer is no, I'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be. My son. If anything happens, will you protect Paul?
With my life.
Is this one movie?
Only together can we stand a chance.
It's time.
Okay.
Oh, it's still going to be on HBO Max.
Yeah, so that was something I wanted to get into too. It was that when HBO Max put in their big news announcement last year that everything that was supposed to come out theatrically was going to come out simultaneously, both on HBO Max and in theaters. That was kind of the director of this, Denis Villeneuve, they kind of made a stink about it.
Well, a lot of
Because they were
people,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people did, and they were like, "This needs to be experienced in the theater," and it looks that way. According to this, I mean, you look at this trailer. This is a
Based on
theater
this,
movie.
yeah, this I mean that looked epic.
Yeah,
Like I don't know much about it, but I mean just the build of it. Like I think I may even kind of said while we were watching the trailer, this is all happening within one movie?
yeah. It was a long trailer. It's like 3.5 minutes, which is like longer, like a minute longer than your standard trailer length, which is kind of crazy too.
I mean, they gave us a lot, and
Yeah,
I don't know as an outsider to the Dune franchise, to the books, because I've even heard the books are hard to read because they're kind of all over the place. They're kind of like the Game of Thrones books. Reading those books, they're kind of scatterbrained.
right.
So if you have any like sense of ADD, you can't make it through these books. So
I ran into that myself because, like you and I were talking before we hopped on here. I mean, after I got into Star Wars as a kid, people were kind of like pushing Dune on me. Like, hey, you want real sci-fi? Check out Dune. Check out They made a movie already back in like 1980, 1981. It had Kyle MacLachlan and Sting was actually in it, and it actually maybe directed by David Lynch, somebody I don't know, but it was kind of big for the time. It came out, it was fairly popular, and it's kind of beloved these days. But I tried to read the book too, the first novel, and I just couldn't get into it. I don't know if I was too young and it was too heady, but yeah, I'm coming in the same vein where this trailer needed to do a lot to kind of pull me into the theater. Did it do that job for you?
very near. Like I said, my one concern with this trailer is it looks so epic that how are they going to contain this in a 2.5 hour movie or maybe even a 3 hour movie?
Yeah.
It looks like a storyline that would be like a Lord of the Rings style type story, but all just crushed into one rather than spread out within three.
Right.
And I feel like they gave us like beginning, middle, end in this trailer, which looked like it could very well have easily been sliced into 3 movies.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch this trailer again just because I feel like they might have put spoilery things in here. It was so long. I kind of want to go in fresh and not even revisit this trailer or watch any kind of like, videos where they pick through it scene by scene. What about that cast though, man? We got Josh Brolin. Every time I hear his voice, yeah. Every time I hear Josh Brolin's voice now, I just hear Thanos, and it's kind of ruined for me. But yeah, Josh Brolin, Jason Momoa, which was I didn't realize he was in here.
Yeah, I remember hearing something about that. So I kind of when I seen it, I was like, oh, that's right. I forgot about Zendaya, but as soon as you see her, she's one of those like instantly recognizable people.
Yeah,
you know who it is immediately.
Yeah, and Oscar Isaac, who I guess is playing like the prince's father, I guess a king or something of one of these families. Yeah, I mean, the cast looks incredible. Rebecca, I forget her last name, but she was she was in that other movie with Zendaya and Hugh Jackman that you guys like. Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman. Yeah, I love that movie. That's a great one.
Yeah, she was also in Doctor Sleep with Ewan McGregor. I forget her last name, but she's great. So this cast seems like really big and cool and talented. I don't know. I mean, come October, it's Halloween time. October 22nd rolls around. Are you going to go to the theater to see this, or maybe try to check it out piece by piece on HBO Max?
Well, it'll be one of those. If I sit down and watch, I'm watching all the way through. I don't like piece it together when I watch a movie. So it depends on the situation. Honestly, if I'm hearing good things out of it, and I feel like it's kind of garnering more and more like traction.
Yeah.
Okay, I may go see it in the theater. But if not, this movie has the ability for me to forget. I just because flat out forget it's coming out. And if I forget it's coming out,
yeah,
it is whatever. I mean, because there's been other movies coming out that time frame.
Yeah.
And that may be what may benefit it. All of a sudden you hear all these other movies are coming out. Then you're like, oh yeah, Dune's coming out as well. So it kind of keeps it in the forefront.
It's kind of strange release date to like a late October release date. Normally for a big blockbuster like this, it's either going to be in the summer or like a November into December
the holidays.
Release. Yeah. So for them to put it, kind of like the third week of October is a little strange, but
it's almost like they buried it because usually that time frame is where movies go to die.
Yeah, that's for like late October is for like horror movies and stuff that you just kind of go in mindless schlock.
Yeah, yeah.
So for them to put that there is a little interesting. I don't know. I will say for me, it was enough to warrant going to the theater and checking it out for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the epic level of it looks like something that absolutely needs to be seen on the big screen.
Yeah.
Your TV and stereo won't be able to actually be equipped to do.
And this would be great because we don't have a ton of big franchise movies outside of the Disney stuff and like Marvel and Star Wars. Like if Dune is a success, they have a bunch of novels to pull from to make, sequels, and this could be a brand new trilogy or franchise that we get excited about. Which that feeling like when the new Lord of the Rings movie would be coming out, or even the new Harry Potter, like when they would come out, was like a big thing. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
So hopefully Dune garners that kind of success. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that was that one shot where you see from above, and it reminded me of two things: stormtroopers lined up,
Mm-hmm.
or being with Saruman,
Yeah.
and looking down out of the tower and seeing all the orcs and everything
Right.
lined up. That was the one shot and that's what I meant by it looked like it has that epic feel to it.
Yeah. Epic
And
for this trailer. This trailer was pretty epic.
This trailer did what it's supposed to do. It's got me intrigued.
Yeah.
Going into it, I didn't know if I was or not. So, I mean, what do you think?
I think that's about it. That's going to do it for us. So we are Dadnarok. We do the Dadnarok podcast everywhere podcasts are available. We also do an after show for different shows on Marvel, for Disney Plus, Marvel shows so far. We've done one for WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier. We just wrapped up Loki. We did Mandalorian. And coming up this week, if you guys are interested, if you're fans of Ted Lasso, me and Chris are big fans of Ted Lasso. That's premiering this Friday. We're going to do an after show on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter at 10 p.m. to discuss the first episode of season 2 of Ted Lasso. So be sure to join us on that.
Okay, guys. Well, you know what? Thanks for watching. And until we see you next time, keep it cheesy.
See ya.